Okay, I have to make amends, tail between legs for that game. Stalemating, managing to stalemate the opponent when I had a whole 8 seconds left to think about things very calmly. I stalemate the opponent. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh, how embarrassing, how embarrassing. But anyway, so Baritone. Before that, I've had getting onto a sort of winning patch around here. There's a winning patch around there, so that's why I dropped a few points from that. So Baritone, Lucky Bunny. So an IM 2411. Okay, what about the Elephant Gambit again, just for a laugh? To show great respect. I'll sack a pawn here. Oh dear. You'll probably be annoyed with my lack of respect, if anything, playing this. But this is what I play with great success in bullet zones, so why not against, you know, a 2400 IM? Yeah? On 5 minute. He's taking his time here anyway. Maybe he's... That looks like a passive move anyway. What is that? H3. Okay, he's avoiding the pins. Can I play for A5? Try and trap the bishop? He's going to spot that, isn't he? He's going to do something about his bishop. Yes. They spot these things. Oh dear. What about knight E4? Didn't I have knight E4 and bishop F2 there? I've just missed out knight E4. Oh, blimey. I had knight E2 and bishop F2. Oh. I don't believe it. Instead of bishop A6, if I'd played knight takes bishop F2, we'd be winning the queen. But now the rook will be protecting. Great. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. That's something to bear in mind for next time. This is another embarrassing omission. Oh dear, oh dear. Can I get over that? Get back into this game. I've got a little bit of pressure here. Anyway, so maybe he's a bit disturbed by all this. If I play for G6 H5, it's going to get that F5 square. It's not pleasant all of a sudden. So I'll castle. I'll offer F7. Let's try and get the F file. Maybe G5 later. What do I want to do here? G5. Clearly open up the G file. So takes knight E5. Oh. Oh dear. Okay, have I got a bit of pressure here? Is it my imagination? Rook G3 for the pin. Takes. I've got an exciting position, I think. Whether it's actually... What about knight H5? That looks pretty dynamic. Knight E7 takes knight F4. No, I think I'll play knight here. So knight E5, rook G5. Knight E7 maybe I take, and then knight F4. Well, I'm still in with a shot here. After missing that knight E4. Was that really on the cards? Can I just get this out of my system? I actually missed knight E4. He plays this. Now here you see his knight was defending E4. The knight's dislodged, so knight takes E4, takes with a pawn, bishop takes F2, king takes, queen takes. After knight E4, what would he have done? Anyway, back to the game. Okay, so rook. What about rook G6 here? Just double. He's got knight H4. Okay, rook G6, knight H4. What about F6? I just lose the exchange. Knight F4 sort of blocks things up. I think knight F4 is probably needed anyway. So I'll go for it. No, the centre. F6. Oh dear, I don't know. It's It's all a bit tricky. That definitely. Okay, rook g6. No. Hang on a sec. Knight h4. Rook takes g5. So I do want to put pressure behind g5 here. So there takes on f7. Rook g5. If knight e7 takes knight f4. Right, he's forcing practically knight f4, and the position is going to be sort of closed up, unfortunately. But he has weakened his king a little bit more, so maybe it's worth going for it here. Queen to c7 or h5. Maybe takes here or h5. He's going to play d4 now. He's unravelling his position. Unless I take, I stop d4 if I take. So now h5. Just trying to generate some counterplay. There's almost knight e7, not quite, because of the bishop. But at least I've stopped d4. Okay. Okay, I'm stopping e5 for a moment, but it's not ideal. The rook. Oh no, I can threaten to play rook f5 now. So what about queen c7? He's going to do something about that pin. So then, I don't know, queen c7 for knight e5. If I get in knight e5, well, it's a good game anyway, out of the opening. I think it's okay for 5 minutes. That elephant gambit. Okay, so knight e5 here or queen c7. Maybe queen c7's best. Protecting d7, which is important. But I don't want to get my queen away from d7 here. There isn't takes bishop e3. There isn't a diagonal cheapo. There's no knight e5 takes rook e5. Well, again, the pressure's gone. So he's just building up now on d7. Okay, so that's unfortunate. What about just rook e6 just on e4 for a moment? Let's go on e4 to play maybe knight b6 next, or knight e5. Get to play knight e5. Takes. Still on e4. Play f5. I've unblocked the f pawn. That's the key thing about this. Oh, I've just lost the exchange. Fantastic. Can I liberate this diagonal anyway before it's too late? If I takes rook f3 check. F3 check. Isn't that dangerous? Okay, there's no Zwischenzug here. So he's just the exchange up now. Bit short on time. So if I play, I'll have to protect that pawn now. I'll just go to protect that pawn for a sec. No, bishop d6 to e5. Just get a strong bishop on. Try and get a strong bishop on e5. If I get a strong bishop to e5, he's only got 30 seconds. I think this is a bit casually. Maybe you've seen my last game and thinks you can always just get a stalemate. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. 25 seconds. What about rook e7 then to stop 7th row disaster? I don't know if he's got a slow connection. He's playing from a laptop or something. Right. Now I'm in trouble. Unless I can stop that pawn. I can harass that pawn now. Can I? Can I just take? Get 2 rooks for the queen? He's not having 2 rooks for the queen. Oh, he is having 2 rooks for the queen. Alright. Well, there's a check here. There's another check. What about bishop h2? Threatens mate. He hasn't got a check. Ah, okay, put the bishop back. 9 seconds. Get the king in. Attack e5. Well, there's queen b6 now. Whoops. Pre-move time. I lose on time. I just needed to play bishop c7 and win the pawn. Ah, it's all the luck this morning. I've got so much luck. I don't believe it. Bishop c7. Ah, but here, this was fascinating for a future game reference. That d5, elephant gambit anyway. So chasing the knight. For future game reference, this is some sort of trap. Knight takes e4, and this is an IM that I could have. That would have been crushing. That's the gutting thing about this. I don't see what he would do there. Dear oh dear, Romero. His blitz is 2857. And he's been up to 2965. Okay, comments or questions on YouTube. It's one of those mornings. Please subscribe to the channel if you want more of this funny entertainment. It's KingsCrusher channel. Thanks very much.